Doing good, brother. How about yourself? Kind of rushing here at the last minute, but it's all right. What's going on, man?
That's always fun. But you know what? We've got three awesome new contestants today who are going to give this show a shot here. So if I could go ahead and get the three contestants to request the box, we will get this party started. And while they're requesting the box, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the show. So this is Cinema Score. What we do is we go on the internet and we pick a movie. And we figure out what the internet critics and the internet audience scored this movie on a scale of 0 to 100. Whoever's the closest to that score will get a point, and then they get to pick the next movie. The only thing about picking the next movie is that the other two contestants, have to be familiar with the movie. It can't be some random movie you saw with your cousin on Thursday night. All right, so let's go ahead and get our contestants in here. First, and obviously an amazing person to have here is Top Badge Lola. Hello.
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 Thank you
How's
for
everyone
being here.
doing?
Thank you so much. Oh, she was here. She was gone. And we're still waiting one more person to request the box as well. We're waiting on one contestant here. Second time's the
Not sure
charm.
how that
There we go.
happened.
There she
Sorry.
is.
All right, and then coming in next here, we got my man Rican. Hello.
Yo.
And then last but not least, you guys give it up for Greg Knights. Here we go. So I explained the rules earlier just a moment ago. Does anybody have any questions in regards to the rules?
No.
All right. I love it. Creature, let's get this party started. You got anything else to let these people know before you give us our first movie?
I appreciate everybody showing up. Sorry, y'all. It's been a long day. Thank you. Y'all have fun. That's all I ask. And you know what I'm saying. Don't take it too serious. Just have a good time. So, all right. Let's start off with let's try this one. Everybody should be familiar. Let's start off with Pirates of the Caribbean. Johnny
We're
Depp.
going Pirates of the Caribbean, The Legend of the Black Pearl. Or The Curse of the Black Pearl, I'm sorry. Are we all good with that movie? Thumbs up all around?
Which one?
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, which version? Which one? The first one?
The Curse of the Black Pearl, the first one.
Okay.
Awesome. So, Lola, we're going to start with you. Lola, what do you remember from the movie The Pirates of the Caribbean?
If it's the first one, I remember like a skeleton army and like the green, uh,
Running. Yeah.
the green sundown thing, and like
Okay.
the the prince, not the princess, the princess.
I think she's like not a princess, but she's like a debutante or something like that.
Yeah, that lady. She like jumps into the ocean, and he's like she falls because she like had too tight of a whatever thing. Yeah, I remember
Her
some stuff.
corset, her dress was too tight. It made her sick.
Yeah, and then she
Do you
falls into
remember
the
that?
ocean, and then Jack Sparrow grabs him. Sorry, I don't know why I did it that way.
It's all right. No, you got into it. You got into it there. I like it. That's what this is all about. Perfect. All right. So let's get to the meat and potatoes. All right. On a scale of 0 to 100, what do you think the internet critics scored this movie?
0 to 100.
Not you, Greg. We're on,
Okay,
we're on
okay,
Lola.
go ahead.
83.
83? Okay. And what do you think the audience scored this movie on a scale of 0 to 100?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you're right. I should have thought about that. Probably like 98. I'm just kidding. But yeah, 98. I'm going with 98. Whatever.
98? All right. Rican, what do you remember from the movie Pirates of the Caribbean?
The way he runs and that he's an alcoholic.
Oh,
Runs with his
I
hands
can go
straight
to
up in the air.
Just
That's how I was running when your boy asked if I wanted a PBR at Live Fest.
Yeah.
That sounds about right if I do say so myself.
Free beer.
All right. What do you think the critics scored this movie on a scale of 0 to 100?
I would say like a
Me?
65.
Oh.
I would
You
say
went what?
65. I would say about like a 65, 68.
65 or 68? Which one?
I'd say 68.
68.
68? Okay. And what do you think the audience scored this movie?
I mean, it was a pretty eventful movie, but you know that movie's kind of old, so it came out a little later. I would say probably like 75, 80.
Well,
I
which
love
one?
that movie so much.
We'll say 80.
80? All right. Now, Greg Knights, now we're up to you, my brother. And if you could try to just keep that
Greg,
off
no
the camera
smoking.
while we're on the featured show, that'd be awesome. It's a rule.
Not like
Oh, no smoking?
yeah.
It's not my rule, it's the app's rule.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm sorry about that.
You're good, brother. No worries. Everybody gets one. But what do you remember from the movie Pirates of the Caribbean?
From the movie Pirates of the Caribbean, well, obviously it was a pirate movie, one of the first in a long time. So just because of that, I feel like it was up there in a way. But yeah, a lot of running, a lot of shooting, a lot of sword fight, a lot of funny scenes as far as him being a clown and also trying to kick it to the girl that's there. And then the pirate army, them turning into skeletons and stuff like that. Finding the treasure at the end, type shit.
Love it.
Yeah.
What do you think the critics scored this movie on a scale of 0 to 100?
Wonder what.
0 to 100, the critics probably, I would say, scored it at like a 92.
The critics?
Yeah, the critics.
All right, 92. And what do you think the audience scored it?
The audience probably scored it higher, probably like a 98, maybe 100. Just because it was a pirate movie and it had been such a long time since anything like that had came about.
You want to go with
I thought it was pretty cool.
Or do you want to go with 100?
I'm going with 98.
That's what I guessed.
All right, 100 then. Let's do 100 then.
No, it's okay. You guys can have one of the same. No, you guys have the same number for one of your scores. It's okay. If you want to stick with 98.
Yeah, you're good.
We're off to a great start here. I'm loving this right off the bat.
This guy okay down there?
Between the three of you, this was decided by 9 points.
Wow.
The critics gave this movie an 80%.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
The audience gave this movie an 86%. Putting her on the board first is Lola. Lola, welcome to the board.
I like being here.
All right, now you have the privilege of picking the next
Thank
movie.
you, Vampy. Okay, the
There
next
you go.
movie. Yes, Man.
Yes, Man. Have you guys both seen the movie Yes, Man?
Or familiar with. You don't
Negative.
have to.
Or familiar with it? That's the Jim Carrey, Zoe Deschanel movie, right?
Yeah, I think so, right?
I believe so.
Jim Carrey.
Greg, have you seen this movie?
Negative. Not at all.
Negative. All right, strike one. Lola, try again.
Okay. Night at the Museum.
Gucci.
Night at the Museum. Ben Stiller. Are we good with that one? Thumbs up?
Dude, what the?
Whoa. Oh, my. Anyway, all right.
He's playing a video game over there.
Lola, what do you remember from Night at the Museum?
So we've all seen that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I could say I saw man.
Okay.
All right.
What do I remember? Ben Stiller, the the T-Rex that plays with the car with the bone.
The T-Rex
Yeah.
is adorable.
He's so cute. He's a little doggy, but he's not little. and
Isn't
he's
his
not
name
tall.
Rexy too? Don't they call him Rexy?
Probably. I don't remember much. It's been so long since I've seen it, but I really like that movie. I know that from like the beginning of like when I saw that movie, I was in love with it, and like I saw all the other ones too. Except I think the last one. I don't remember.
They get a little played out after the third one.
Oh.
But what do you think the internet critics scored this movie?
68.
Going
How much?
68.
68.
And what do you think the audience scored this movie?
82.
82.
I like those numbers.
All right, Rican, Night at the Museum.
My
What do
ears are
you
clogged.
remember?
Sorry.
I would say my favorite part of that movie, and this is why I'll always remember it, is the Easter Island statues, and they were like,
Dum
"Gum,
dum.
gum, let me get some gum gum."
Dum 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 dum.
Gum gum dum dum. Yeah, that's probably my favorite part of the movie. Or with the Indian,
love it.
the little
I love
Indian
just Owen Wilson.
shooting the
Owen Wilson in that
arrows
movie
at
is a
him.
cowboy. It's just like they
Yeah.
literally took him right out of Shanghai Noon, and they're like, "All right, remember that character you were in that movie? You're the exact same person, but the
Yeah, that's like a
size
great movie.
of a pen."
He's so small. And then the other guy always gets his like cape in the rut. All right, go ahead.
The Centurion, yeah. All right, what do you think the scores are for this one, Rick?
I would say probably I would put that one up. I would say 80 for the critics, and I would say 90 for the fans, for the viewers.
80,
Okay.
90. All right.
Greg, what do you remember from Night at the Museum?
It's funny the whole time. I just remember him running up and down the fucking museum, bro, like going crazy,
No cursing.
trying to keep. Oh, I'm sorry,
Watch,
trying to keep
try to
everything
watch the
going.
language if you can, Greg, if you don't mind.
I'm sorry. Listen, guys, this
It's
is my
okay.
first show. I'm trying my best.
You're good, brother. You're good, man. Everybody makes
Thanks.
mistakes. We're not tripping on it. We just gotta let you know.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate it. No, yeah, it was just a great, funny movie, man. But especially with Ben Stiller, he's a great actor, funny guy, great comedian. Um, but yeah, my funniest thing was just watching him running up and down the museum, going crazy, trying to keep all the artifacts and dinosaurs and everything that was coming to life inside the museum. So it was cool. It was a good movie. I liked it.
The monkey.
Love it.
Oh, the monkey
The
and
monkey.
R.I.P. Robin
I
Williams.
recommend it. Whoever hasn't watched it too, watch that movie.
R.I.P.
I don't
Robin
remember
Williams
it,
as
but
well. He did play Teddy Roosevelt.
yeah, that's right.
Good movie.
Yeah,
What
Teddy
do you
Roosevelt was
think the
there.
critics scored this movie?
The critics probably scored it like an 82. What, did you say 82 already?
No,
Oh.
she didn't say 82.
No,
All right,
not for-
82.
I was about to say. Yeah, 82.
And what do you think the audience scored it?
The audience scored it probably like an 85 around there. I would say the critics go hard. They're harder on the movies than the actual the actual people that go and watch.
So we're gonna go 82, 85.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Before you give your scores, go ahead and do the rundown, bro.
Oh, that's right. I gotta hit the rundown real quick here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Cinema Score. I'm your boy, Yoshi Boy. This is my beautiful co-host, Creature. What we do on the show is we talk about movies. We go on the internet, figure out what the internet critics and the audience scored these movies on a scale of 0 to 100. We're going to do that for about another 25 minutes so we can do our rapid fire round. We're going to stop talking about movies and we're going to start scoring them. If you'd like to be on the show, please have my wonderful admins. We have Emoji J, Micah, and Vampy.
And
We don't like to waste time on this stuff. All right. Night at the Museum, which came out in 2006, by the way.
Yeah, it's old as. I mean, sorry.
The critics
It's old.
gave this movie a 42%.
Jeez. You think they'd be easy on them?
The audience gave this movie a 67%. Going back to back, Lola.
Do better. Do better.
All right, Lola, you get to pick the next movie.
Hey.
Let's see.
Let's go.
Other guys.
The Other Guys.
Mm-mm.
Mark Wahlberg and Will Ferrell.
You didn't see that?
Is that a no for you, Greg?
Step Brothers.
Ooh,
Oh, Step
yeah.
Brothers. We've all seen Step Brothers, right?
Yeah, I seen Step Brothers.
Don't take me movies.
It's so old.
You know what? Sometimes your movie's gonna get taken. Sometimes
Wait,
movies don't get
those are
taken.
your movies?
No, you're good.
It's just something. It's just a joke. He says anytime you say a movie on his list, he goes, "Stop stealing my movies." His it's like 9 pages long, so don't worry about
Step Brothers
it.
is lit. Yeah, Step Brothers is lit.
All right, Lola, this is on you again. What do you remember from the movie Step Brothers?
The whole drum set situation. Why he's so sweaty.
So I was watching Cops.
Yeah. the California wine mixer.
The First of all, you put
Catalina.
some respect
I said
on the mother
California.
flipping Catalina wine
I'm
mixer.
sorry, perdón. Yeah, sorry.
She said the catalytic.
The Catalina.
It's the #1 helicopter charter seminar in America each year.
That's funny.
Hey, and boats and the other one. But
Still never heard.
Boats and Joes?
boats and
Boats and Joes.
boats and toes, boats and toes.
Boats and toes.
Love it. All right. What do you think the critics scored the movie Step Brothers?
I'm gonna go with 79.
All right. And the audience?
90.
All right. 79. Regan.
Oh, I just really like the
Anything
part
else?
when he's like, "I'm gonna put my balls in your drum set." I've watched-
Listen,
Well, that's the same scene we're talking about. Why are you sweating so
No,
bad?
Gucci.
Because I was watching Cops. You know, and I know that Cops is to come on until 3:30.
I'm dead. Yeah. I
Thank you
would
to all the
rate-
gifters. Thank you to all the gifters.
What is it? Critics and then audience? You said?
Correct. No, yeah, critics then audience.
I would say 55 from the critics, 69 from the audience.
All right. Greg, what do you remember from the movie Step Brothers?
And I remember, for some reason, guys, the only scene. And listen, I'm burnt out, and I barely watch movies, to be honest with you. But I do remember watching Step Brothers, and the one scene that I'm remembering right now is him and playing the drums. One of them was playing the drum set, and that was probably like one of the funniest parts that I remember. There, something going on with the drum sets, and then them getting into a fight about something else, and yeah. But it was a pretty funny movie.
What
I
about the
liked
head
it.
falling through on top of him? That was funny. All you see is
There you go. That happened too.
Yeah, that was my part. I like that one. Ah,
That's just crazy.
All right. Now, what do you think these scores are for this movie?
The scores, man. I'm gonna. I thought I was trying to be too nice before. Maybe I gotta be like a little harsher. For the critics, okay, the critics. I'm gonna say they gave him maybe like a 72.
Okay.
All right, and the people probably actually liked it. I'm gonna say 80.
72, 80. Okay. Wow. This one could be pretty good.
We got scores all over the place on this one. I like it.
Yeah. All right, that's good.
The critics gave Step Brothers a score
We did.
of 51%. The audience scored it 81%. Giving the point here to Rican.
What did you rate? I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Greg, you just went a little too high on the review score. If you would have just dropped it, because you had the score for what's it called? The people. You were one off of that, but you just went too high on that one. All right, Rican, welcome to the board, my guy. What's our next movie?
Interstellar.
Interstellar. Have we all seen the movie Interstellar?
Yeah.
One of my favorite movies of all time, actually.
Awesome. All right. Well, you know what, Rican? Let me ask you a question. Why is Interstellar one of your favorite movies of all time?
So I was like a big astronomy head, right? I had a telescope. I read a lot of books and a lot of articles on space. I was all into the James Webb Telescope thing when it got launched, and I don't know, I'm a big space guy. So like, yeah, I don't know. I really liked the fact that they went into like detail with the planets. I mean, obviously it wasn't real, but they made it look so real that like we thought we were in space, right? We thought we went through a real black hole, like it was crazy. And like the fact that they used the black hole like as a means of like time travel, which completely made Stephen Hawking's like theories of the theory of relativity just look like nothing, I don't know.
Did someone just fart? What just happened?
That was me.
No, he just. That was a good one, right, Creature?
I didn't mean to take away from that awesome thing that you were just talking about there, Rican. That's awesome, but we do have to get to the scores.
Rican, that shit was crazy. I understood you 100%.
I would say 73 and 86.
73, 86. All right, Greg, it's on you. I'm just acting like I know it, guys. I have no idea.
Oh man, this.
Greg, what do you remember from Interstellar?
Oh man, listen. This movie was so long that I fell asleep. Probably all of the times that I watched it. But from what I remember and from what I was explained and the parts that I do remember, it was a wild movie. It was one of those movies where we were in a crash course of like, hey, listen, the world is gonna end this way, and we need to decide: are we gonna go like this, or are we gonna just risk it all and try this, see if we, get somewhere and make contact back. And I thought that was amazing. I love inspirational movies like that bring another side of you, bring out an energy out of you that that actually wake you up to things. I think the movie, the critics went, and I don't care what the critics. I'm gonna give it a fucking 100 almost. A 98, 100 for that movie. I'm sorry.
You're going 98, 100?
Respectfully, guys. Yeah, 98. Let's do 98. Just because the critics are critics. They're probably not gonna like the little propulsion move or something.
And what about the people?
And the people probably gave it 100. I want to say 100 for the people. People 100.
Yeah, he's busting out the first 100 of the evening. I like it.
Yeah, let's do it.
I actually have it on DVD.
Oh,
that's one of my favorite movies.
All right, Lola, what do you remember from the movie Interstellar?
I remember how like there was something happening in the room and it was trippy. Like it was kind of like maybe it was demons. What was that? And then you find out at the end of the movie that it's him like sending a message after all this, between all of it, in the middle of it. Like, it's just mind blowing.
Yeah.
I also thought he wasn't gonna make it.
All right. Well, what do you think the critics scored this movie?
85.
85?
Yes.
And what do you think the audience scored it?
95.
95. All right.
Very high. I like it.
This movie is very popular with a lot of people here.
This is a good movie.
The critics gave this movie 2014, by the way.
100. Yeah.
They gave it a 74%. The critics gave it an
Wow.
88%. Going back to back is Rican.
Ricky, you all over top of that one, bro.
Get in there.
That's what I'm talking about. All right.
Rican, let's see.
give
But
us-
right before you pick your next movie, let me hit the rundown real quick.
Yo, Minnie, you were.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to 7 Score. I am your boy, and this is my beautiful co-host, Creature. This is your boy and Creature feature show. What we do is we go on the internet and figure out what the internet critics and the internet audience scored movies on a scale of 0 to 100. We're going to do that for another 15 minutes so we can do a rapid fire round. We're going to stop talking about movies. We're going to start scoring them. If you'd like to be on the show, please hit up my wonderful admins. We got Emoji J, Micah, and Vampy. All right, Rican, what do you got for us?
Was that Lola talking or was that you? I'm trying to figure out.
Same, but different.
I would say.
It was Lola.
How about we do The Purge Anarchy, the second one?
Hold on.
Nope.
All right. Yep. I was gonna say. Yep. Gotta make sure.
That is
everybody-
Wait,
Big
I'm
old
kidding.
note
I
from
might have
Lola.
seen it.
Wait, hold on.
Is it the one with in the house?
No, that was the first one.
Oh.
I don't know. No anarchy movie.
All right, strike one, Rican. What do you got for us next?
The first Pokemon movie, Pokemon 2000.
Oh, damn! I got that shit on fucking VHS.
I cry.
Oh.
If it's the one that I think it is, I've only seen the one that's like they're
That's
all
the
in the
one
stadium.
that Ash gets turned into stone and Pikachu keeps on trying to shock him to bring him back to life, and everybody in the movie theater cried.
Oh yeah, wait, is that in the stadium?
Yeah,
I think-
yeah.
all right, I'm gonna say you have seen it.
With all the Pokemon that have like the brown and Mewtwo's.
All right.
Yes. Okay.
All right, so we're gonna start with you, Rican. What's your favorite scene from that movie?
It's definitely the one when Pikachu was trying to wake up Ash. Felt like we finally thought I felt like Ash was gonna lose for once, and then the whole
Never lose it.
yeah, the whole entire turn of events, it kind of was just really I don't know. I've never witnessed that in any sort of Pokemon show, movie, anything. So the fact that was that it got that serious was it's the first time that's ever happened in a show in a kid's TV show / movie like that. And
I like it. All right.
I also
So-
like the ancient.
What do you think the critics scored the Pokemon movie?
That's a hard one. I would say 70 and 80.
You're gonna go 70 and 80?
I cannot believe you got Pokemon to work on this show. I swear.
He's shocked. He's literally shocked right now. He is literally shocked right now.
Oh, girl, tell me that she like Adam Sandler, and I named out 6 of his best movies, and nope.
Oh, I love Adam Sandler.
And I'm like,
Oh, I
God.
want to know which ones you know. Okay.
oh my
Mhm.
God.
All right,
I'm trying to watch
Greg,
Waterboy.
what do you remember from the Pokemon movie?
Oh man, bro, the Pokemon movie is crazy. I was 14 when that movie came out. And yeah,
Okay.
it was wild. It was a great movie. I'm gonna go straight to it, guys. The critics, yeah, because I mean, all those you guys pretty much mentioned all the all the inspirational parts about the movie. It was really sad seeing Pikachu, try to wake up Ash that way. That was pretty wild. But it was also cool watching Mew and Mewtwo fight as well. So I thought that was pretty dope. Whatchamacallit? I think the critics gave it probably a 55 or something like that. And then
Alright.
and then the people probably gave it a 76.
Wow.
All right. Lola, Pokemon. What do you remember?
Those things. Nice.
Nailed it.
Don't look at me. I don't know.
I don't remember it. I just remember that there's a
Whole movie.
stadium
Like I remember there's a
and
movie.
everyone has like a pair.
We saw the
And
flying
there's
Pokemon at the
you
end.
and you
All I remember is
two.
people were throwing balls.
Hojo or whatever his
There was
name was that we never seen him
balls
play
flying
ever.
everywhere.
There was balls flying everywhere in this movie.
I think that's all I can remember. I don't know.
I'm not against that actually being a very good answer. There were balls flying everywhere in that movie. But
There
I
were.
digress.
There
We
were.
love it.
What do you
So,
think the
for
critics
the
scored
critics,
the Pokemon movie?
I would say 79 again.
You going 79? And what do you think the people scored it?
90.
That's what you said last time with your 70.
Leave me alone. I said 95, first of all.
No.
No, you actually said 79.90 for Step Brothers.
Is
Yeah.
there something wrong with me?
That's what I'm saying.
I like nines.
You're gonna have to check those numbers out in like your horoscope and see what's going on.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna write it down.
90. See what's going on with that.
Critics for the Pokemon movie. The critics gave this a whopping score of 28%.
Whoa!
The
Gotta get
audience.
involved.
I mean, if it comes down to the critics, guys, they're gonna
The audience gave it a 77%. Put them on the board. Greg, hello.
Hey, let's go.
Greg, welcome to the board.
No,
You get to pick the next movie.
Make it.
See that? See that? The critics ain't easy, man. I'm telling you. Critics ain't easy. They're like, man, we don't want to watch no cartoons. At that time, I didn't care about no Pokemon.
All right.
I
You,
did.
you get to pick the next movie, Greg. What are you thinking?
Oh man, The Lion King.
The Lion King. Going back. I like the animated one or the new one?
Not the original.
All right, good call. All right, The Lion King. What do you remember from The
Yes.
Lion King, Greg?
Oh, the part when Scar freaking, you know, when he took
Yeah,
out,
you know.
yeah,
Long
that part.
live
I don't want to say it.
the
I can't
king.
curse or anything. But that part was sad, you know. And then when he met Timon and Pumbaa, you know, those scenes were pretty cool. They were funny.
Hakuna Matata.
Yeah,
Hakuna
Hakuna
Matata.
Matata and all that. You know.
When I was a
When
young
the
warthog.
in the jungle, the mighty jungle, you know what I'm saying? All that. That was dope.
Wait
All right, Greg. What do you think?
But the critics gave it.
scored the movie.
Oh man, just because it was a Disney movie now it's different. I'm gonna say they hit it with like a 69.
Oh!
69.
Oh!
You rocking 69 on
All right.
Lion King?
He's
What do you
rocking.
think the
Audience
scored?
rocking.
There you there you go. And then, and then the other one is gonna be the audience. I think the audience is pretty nice. I think they probably gave it like a good a 78, 80. You know,
Which one?
78 or 80?
80. Let's do 80.
Those are two.
I'm sorry.
All right, Lola, what do you remember from The Lion King?
I remember my entire childhood from The Lion King. I learned how to speak Spanish from English from The Lion King.
Woo!
I
was about to say,
remember.
what version were you watching?
Yo, for real.
Yeah, no. Then they came out with the Spanish version.
¿Qué
and then I'm
pasa?
like, this is what they're
Simba,
saying.
¿dónde está? Es aquí. Todo.
Todo esto es nuestro.
Dar es un
La vieja es
La
todo para
vieja.
ti.
That's funny.
Yo, I remember the hyenas. I remember the bugs slurping. That shit. I'm sorry, that stuff was gross. But
It's okay,
it was
everybody
so,
gets
like
one.
colorful and stuff. So I thought it was really fun to look at when I was
Still.
little. Yeah, it was very. It's everything to me.
You
actually.
get a turn, and you get a turn, and you get a turn. Yes.
Love
I
it.
got the
All right.
turn.
What do you think the
There you
critics
go.
scored this movie?
Critics gave it a 74.
74.
Yeah, I changed it.
All right.
And the audience?
89.
Can I get a 1,000 there, sure? Oh, 89. All right.
Wow, these are some high scores, guys. All right, it's a Disney movie though. You
All
guys
right.
are definitely.
Rican, what do you remember from the old Lion King?
The hyenas. When what's his name?
What is so important about the hyenas? Everybody remembers the hyenas. I just remember.
Because they were played by Cheech Marin and Whoopi Goldberg and some random cartoon guy. That's why. They're very iconic.
They're like,
Really?
like the entire time.
I thought Timon and Pumbaa was iconic.
Oh,
Yeah.
They're
Timon and
great.
Pumbaa.
I thought they were too. Apparently not. Everyone likes the hyenas.
Yo,
They're great.
Me too.
I
I
would
was like,
say,
what in the world's going on here? This is
I
all
would
about
say,
hyenas.
I like Zazu, so you all can judge me for whatever you want. I like Zazu.
Oh,
Simba.
the bird.
Yeah, the bird.
Whenever
I
Simba
love
went to
him.
the water,
I love
Hakuna
him.
Tomata.
whenever Simba went to the water and he saw his father, after he'd passed.
Played by James Earl Jones.
Yep, and then what was the female one's name? I forget. Anyways, the female lion came and he was like all happy and stuff, and they frolicked in the grass. And, yeah, it was
Oh, when Nala's giving him those doomy eyes in the grass.
yeah.
Yeah, is that what you're talking about? Yeah, I remember that scene. Every boy remembers that doomy Nala scene.
Yeah,
But I digress.
I would go 92, 93.
You go 92, 93?
Yeah.
Man, this is interesting. Because the critics gave this movie an 88%.
Wow. See that?
The audience gave this movie an 89%. So even though Lola hit 89, Rican was still closer and gets the point.
Do your last rundown.
That's right. Okay, and then here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Cinema Score. I'm your host, your boy. This is my beautiful co-host Creature. What we do on the show is we talk about movies. We go on the internet and figure out what the internet critics and the internet audience score these movies on a scale of 0 to 100. Now we've gotten past the talking part of the movies, and then we get into the scoring part of the movies, where we're actually just going to start picking movies and just start scoring them real quick. If you'd like to be on the show, please hit up my wonderful admins. We got Emoji J, Micah, and Vampy. So, guys, we got to this point now. We're at the 15-minute mark where Creature here is going to start picking the movies, and you guys are just going to start scoring.
I don't have no more. They picked them all.
Hey, you know what? You're going to have to dig deep. Fight.
All right. So,
Cheers.
is everyone ready? Is everyone ready?
No.
Yes.
All right. Greg
Mhm.
looks like he's in a hurricane over here. So
I'm ready.
That's his phone going everywhere. So I didn't know. All right. Let's go with Karate Kid.
Karate Kid.
Yes. Karate Kid.
All right.
You must catch this fly with chopsticks.
Karate Kid, Rican, that's on you. What do you got?
I would say. So, what are we rating it right now?
Yeah, you don't have to talk about it. You don't talk about it. You just score.
Just scores.
90, 84.
All right. Greg, scores for Karate Kid.
That's right.
86, 92.
86.
That might be our first Price is Right of today.
Lola.
Oh,
He's better than that.
84 and 94.
84, 94?
I don't know. I'm being weird, eh?
Yeah, I don't know. It was like 84. I was like, what? Okay.
I don't know.
That
I
was
don't know what
close.
it
That was
was.
close.
The
That was
critics
close.
gave The Karate Kid a 60%.
Boo boo.
The audience gave it an 80%. Rican with the point. Creature, what do you got for our next one?
Okay. I'm gonna try this one. It's worked before in the past. I don't know how old y'all are, but let's see. Varsity Blues.
No.
Oof.
I love that movie.
No.
I love that movie too. Such a good movie.
Strike one.
All right.
I probably know it by seeing it, but not by name.
All right. American Gangster.
Oof. I know that's a good movie, but I don't remember.
Denzel Washington and Russell Crowe. Have we all seen American Gangster?
No.
Yeah, I think yeah.
Nope.
Got to be-
Noah says no.
as long as
Strike
you're
two.
Familiar.
Some people haven't.
As long as you're familiar, guys, remember that. You don't have to have seen it. All right. Well, here you go. Then Iron Man.
Sorry, I don't know what it's about either. Iron Man. Yeah.
It's all good. Iron Man now.
Yep.
You're like killing me.
All right, Iron Man. That is on Rican.
Oh yeah, you're about.
I would say 94, 91.
94.
94, 91.
94, 91.
By the way, did you guys see that Robert Downey Jr. got announced as Doctor Doom for the next?
I did. Such a lame. So lame.
I don't know why they would do that, but
That was
Such
amazing.
lame.
So lame. That's just, dude. That's because Marvel Universe is failing, and so they had to figure out a way to get people back into it. But I digress. Greg, Iron Man. What do you think the scores are?
the feeling I'm picking the story. Um, uh, the score for Iron Man, I believe at the time would be 88 for the critics, and then for the audience it would be like a 94.
88, 94.
Lola.
Yeah.
70, 88.
70, 88.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Critics gave this movie a 79%. Audience gave this movie an 86%. Lola with the point. Getting down to it.
Finally again.
All right. Well, we're gonna try another movie that y'all should know. How about the movie Blow? Johnny
No.
Depp.
That's a good movie.
That's
Is
an
that the
old
one-
movie, but it's a good movie too.
That's the one with
What's it about?
Lola's eyes look
Johnny
like they're gonna
Depp.
say no.
The one with Johnny Depp.
Low is the one with yeah. It's about what's his name?
Johnny Depp becomes a cocaine dealer.
Yeah, it's about
It's about Carl Young.
Oh. Nope.
What's the guy's name?
Jordan Belfort.
Killing me. What's up, North?
No, it's something George Young. Jordan
Oh,
Belfort's Wolf of Wall Street.
Well,
Okay,
we'll
okay.
go to Aquaman.
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 No Momoa for her.
I didn't watch that one either.
All right.
Yeah, I don't care for that guy. Sorry.
Straight to
I watched it, but
After this, I really don't care what happens. Avatar.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Boston George Green. That's correct.
George, what do you know about cocaine?
What do you know?
cocaine's one hell of a
All
drug.
right, Avatar. It is on Lola. Avatar.
81
See,
and 96.
Avatar is like the third or fourth highest grossing movie of all time, right? Something like that.
Something like that.
Don't get me the line.
I would say 89 and 98.
All right. Nice.
Greg. It's on you, Greg.
I'm gonna say 79 and an 89.
79.
79, 89.
Yeah.
That's what I got. Wow. Okay. So it's kind of close.
The critics gave this movie an 83%. The audience gave this movie a 73%. Greg Knights with the point. This is anybody's race going
The
into it.
audience gave it worse. What?
It was long.
Because it was in the first big impression, like the first time, like people were still kind of
2
like,
hours
nah,
and
what is
42
this
minute
about?
long movie as well.
Yeah, it was super long. It was like super.
So was
super
Batman?
Batman.
No,
Yeah, but Heath
Batman's
Ledger
3
died for
hours
that movie.
long.
I mean, Dark Knight.
Dark Knight was amazing.
All right, what do you got for us, creature?
Miss Doubtfire.
Miss.
Yeah.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Wow.
Shout out to Robin Williams.
Yes, I do. I know Miss Doubtfire.
All right, we're gonna go to Greg on this one.
Oh, Miss Doubtfire was funny as hell. Just watching Robin Williams, he was one of the best. I mean, to me, he's one of the best actors.
We just need the scores.
The score.
We're trying to win
I'm
this,
sorry,
brother. You got 7 minutes. We're trying to get you to win.
Sorry. I give it an 85 for the critics, and then a 90 for the audience.
All right,
That's what I'm
Lola.
going with.
Trying to help you, brother.
So
Thank you.
I think that the critics gave it a 65, and the audience gave it an 83.
65, 83. Okay. All right. Now that's all you, Ricky.
I would say the critics gave it like a 50.
A 50?
Yeah, and I would say the people gave it like a 75.
Okay. 75. 50, 75. Okay. All right. Okay. All right.
The critics gave Mrs. Doubtfire a 54%. The audience gave it an 81%. Rican almost
Wow.
nailing it for this one.
Wow.
Creature, what do you got for us?
All right. Is everyone familiar with Wolf on Wall Street?
Yes, I was just talking
Yes.
about it.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go with Wolf on Wall Street.
Oh man.
All right, that's on you, Rican. Wolf of Wall Street.
I would say probably like a thing. Leonardo DiCaprio is like one of the best actors of all time. Anybody? I would say probably like a shoot. We'll go like. Because it wasn't very well received either, though. That's the thing. I would say we'll give it like a smooth like 67, and we'll give it like a 80. No, that's a little too high. We'll give it like a 89.
What were those numbers? What the hell was that sound that just happened?
Something like a fart.
A 60. We'll say like a 67 and a 76. How about that?
67, 76?
Who fired shots back at your boy?
Yeah, I know, right?
Oh
All right, Greg, what do you think Wolf of Wall Street scores?
man, Wolf of Wall Street was amazing. For the people that like documentaries and shit like that, this was amazing for the fucking critics. I think the critics gave it probably like a fucking
No, stop cursing.
hold up, like an 83, 83.
Just say numbers. No talking. No more
Sorry.
talking for you.
And then like 85 for the audience.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Lola.
I would say maybe an 80 for the critics and audience 73.
Don't.
73 for the audience and 80 for the critics.
Huh? Hold on. What? Whoa.
And 80 for the Kush.
Sorry, I said it backwards. 80, 73. 80-73.
That's what I got.
80 for the Kush is crazy.
The critics gave this movie an 80%. The audience gave this movie an 83%. Greg with the point.
I knew it. I told you.
Creature, what do you got for us next?
I'm gonna go ahead and give a
Let's
quick
go.
quick rundown on the score so everybody knows their position real quick. One is probably this last one. 3 for Lola. Then we have 5 for Rican, and we have 3 for Greg. So just don't worry, guys, because you can still win as long as you.
We got time for 2-3 more.
Let's go. Neighbors.
Neighbors. Have you guys seen the movie Neighbors?
Is that the one with James Franco?
James Franco
And Zac Efron.
Yes, yes, yes.
And yeah.
All right, it is on.
Creature, you did it! You did it!
I swear about daggum time.
He hasn't had everyone say yes to Neighbors.
I think this is the first time. Might be the second time ever.
Yeah, that's some celebration. Let's go. Uh-huh.
All
Go
right,
ahead.
Greg, let's go.
All right,
No
that
talking.
is on Greg. Neighbors.
We're gonna start reminding you, no talking, Greg, just scoring.
Neighbors is gonna be a 65,
65, okay?
and then I'm gonna say 70 from the audience.
70?
65 and a 70. All right, Lolo.
78 critics and audience 81.
Okay. Rican.
63 or 73, 63. So 73 critics, 63 audience.
73, 63. God bless America, my pen.
Oh my God, why
Is
isn't it
there-
loading? There we go.
'Cause,
Okay.
Uh-huh.
hmm.
Oh my God. I'm trying.
Take your time, take
I'm
your
trying to map.
time.
What were your numbers again?
If you can.
78, 81 for Lola. 73,
No, I just need Rican's numbers.
73, 63.
Okay.
What is going on?
I don't even remember my number anymore. So if y'all didn't write it
The
down,
critics gave this movie a 68%. The audience gave this movie a 63%, giving the last point of the show to Rican.
There you
But
go.
before we go, Creature, is there anything you'd like to let everybody know?